Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana is finally waking up as well, and it did break out of this descending wedge that we had on the chart. As you know, probably a descending wedge can typically be considered a bullish pattern. We talked about it. I also showed you various ways in the last video of how this descending wedge could be drawn. I decided in the end to leave it like that, and I think that was a valid one because in the last video we had not broken out yet. We were here testing it, and I told you that if you break above this level here, then we can consider that a breakout. If you see the volume, we saw a little bit increased volume, nothing significant, but after we broke above this descending trend line, we saw a more significant move up, all the way up to $100. That is again exactly that is the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level, so an important resistance level. We have broken above that already slightly, and I think the price is now trying to break above that previous resistance here, that previous high, which is around $101, goes all the way up to $105. So it is a little bit of a resistance zone, I would say, in which we now or above which now the price is trying to get above. Yeah, and if you manage to break above 105, then Solana can move all the way up to $122. That is that previous wave 4 high, and that would also be the imminent target for that descending wedge, because as I told you before, typically the target of a breakout of a descending wedge would be the beginning of the wedge. It doesn't always work out, but that is what I would expect here, especially if the $100 can be broken, 105, and then the 122 will be the next resistance level that I can see here. I think we took a look in the previous video at the VPVR indicator as well, and I think that gave us an idea as well of where we can expect here some resistance. And that actually showed, oh yeah, it showed actually a little bit the VPVR. The next peak is a little bit lower than the 122. Actually, it is at $112, so you can probably expect there some resistance there as well, but I would rather expect the resistance around that, or the main resistance around that, those previous highs here, and then of course at the beginning of the wedge. But good to see that this is playing out after Solana did not break below the support zone that we had on the chart. 1 second. Okay, there you go. And yeah, as we're talking, we're already climbing up. What is good to see, and again, all of those were positive signs already. So we broke already, I think already in the last video, about the 50 level of the RSI. That is similar to what Cardano has done already as well. So a break above the 50 level on the RSI on the daily, also for Solana an important development, because now currently the RSI on the daily, that momentum indicator, is higher, or is as high as back in November. Since then it did not manage to get to that level, which is just an indicator of that bullish momentum that we can currently see here. You can also see, and that is another bullish sign, and that might have already happened in the last video, I can't remember, I think so, was here that bullish crossover on the momentum indicator. That is the ADX and DI, especially the DI indicators here, they show the momentum as well and the strength of a trend. So here we have a bullish crossover as well, which is very, very important. And where's the MACD? It's up there. So the MACD already had a bullish crossover anyway. We talked about that on this channel. So all of that, yeah, indicated further upside potential. And let's take a look at the meaningful 4-day chart. And again, here we see the same development that we're currently seeing across the crypto market. As soon as you saw here the bullish crossover on the MACD on the 4-day chart, you saw here some upside, and that is a significant buy signal. Again, last time we had that bullish crossover on the 4-day chart, you saw more upside, and we had actually yeah, moves to new all-time highs. So again, here what I'd be waiting for to get further confirmation that also the more significant upside is possible is again here on the ADX and DI indicator, that bullish crossover. Now that hasn't happened yet, but it would be one more very important indicator that can tell us where we are and what we can expect here. Generally already good upside here. Overall, we seem to be going above that previous high here. Haven't done it yet. That would only be above $105, and therefore the $105 level a very important one, because that wick goes up all the way to $105. So we want to get above that in order to really break that downtrending structure, and that would then allow us to make a higher high and actually a higher low. That's what I'm waiting for, but overall looking interesting, looking good. And if we move above $105, as I said, there is further upside potential possible all the way up to 122. And I think if we manage to break above 122, that would be another significant level. Then we could even move in the next step to $160. And the higher we move up, the more likely it will be that the low is already in. Now, personally, I don't believe in it yet. I think it's still very, very early days. And I think the whole crypto market has not completed the correction yet. We've seen even more significant upside here, back from that wave 3 end of January to that wave 4 high. That was even more significant than what we currently see here. And even here from the 24th of February to the 1st of March, that was quite significant upside. So it's important to understand that it is still very early days, and there is no reason to believe that this is already the end of the correction. But certainly good to see here some upside on the Solana chart as well. And as you know, my price target for the next major wave to the upside is at least $450, but I think we are going to see even higher prices, and that is based on the next major wave to the upside. That would be wave 3 and the Fibonacci extensions. All right, so hopefully that video was useful. If you liked it, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.